What's up, New Mexico? Kevin here.
Bernadette here.
Yeah, we're both TIs guys, and we both discovered each other on the YouTube channel in
Yes.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yes.
And basically, we met up today. We thought it was a good opportunity for us to kind of collaborate of how we could brainstorm on how to improve the gang stopping, happening to us here in Albuquerque. How they use different organizations to stalk people and follow them, harass them, all that good stuff, guys. But the reason for our video today is to put it out there as a awareness, hoping that other people will reach out to us and come together.
Yeah.
We are in the works of working with a lawyer, gathering information and fighting for our rights, right? Because our freedom is very important to us, and so is our mind.
And pretty much our constitutional rights are being stripped from us. I've never been a criminal. I've always kept to myself. I've worked hard all my life. I've served this country. I've served a community in Maine. I've worked with DOD contracting. So I'm not an unintelligible person, and they know this. So the more intelligent that you are, and with the more experiences that you have in the type of fields that you've worked in, their targeting gets much harder on you. At first you're a soft target. If you recognize somebody asking a lot of questions about you and your history, but you're not that close to this person and they're digging for information, you know that they're trying to gather intel. But they're very good at hiding it. When my first attack happened, it was from an ex who ended up burning my face. They broke in, burnt my face, left blood at the scene. APD ignored me needing medical treatment, and I kept on telling him it hurt and my face was burning. It was done by my ex 2 days after I broke up with him, and I only knew him for about 4 months. So I was living in fear. They drugged me, they raped me first, and they sent the pictures to my phone of what they did to me. There was more than one man in my bedroom. And then after I was raped, I was completely knocked out, and they burnt my face with a circular burn patterns all over my face with a laser. Now, I didn't know anything about direct energy. I didn't know anything about gang stalking, electronic harassment.
How did you find out?
I found out when something dawned on me in the past, actually through a conspiracy theory with Jesse Ventura, and they were talking about direct energy. And then like a month later or so, I was like, oh my God, this is what they're doing. But at first they made it look like it was domestic. And the cops were frustrating me because I know their job. I am an ex-cop. I'm a good ex-cop. This police department here is not. They're liars. And they're used within the gang stalking. And how I could tell is from right away, they violated their standing operating procedures to get me medical help, because they didn't want me to document what would be in my bloodstream. They did not want to document the burns on my face as burns. They delay, or they totally violate your rights as a victim in domestic violence, which that's what it looked like, but that's what it was, because my ex was involved and we were sleeping together. So it's automatically a domestic violence case.
No freedom, guys.
There is no freedom. All my mail is being interfered with and blocked. My landlord is a part of it, because he says the same thing the PD does every time there's a theft and break-in in my apartment. My landlord must have given him a key, because they're not breaking in any other way. And my landlord does the denial game, just like APD, and tells me, no, you didn't own this. This wasn't stolen out of your house. And it's constant continual thefts. So it's a constant denial. That's the big key to the gang stalking training manual, which I found online. You can look up YouTube and look up gang stalking manual, and you'll see Dr. So-and-so, and it's like a book with like a green coloring on it. And it'll give you everything within the gang stalking manual of what tactics they use against you and why. And it's disgusting how they communicate, always saying we have to punish them.
And
that's psychotic.
And guys, they're using people from churches. They are. They want to discipline you. They want to reach out spiritually. They want you to be submissive.
It's that wolf in sheep's clothing that Christ always talked about. And you don't have to necessarily be a believer, but I've gone all the way up to the UN because not once have the police officers protected me. They lie to my
sides.
Yep.
Switch sides.
Sorry, people.
Arm's getting kind of heavy here.
Okay.